Music education is not recognized as a core subject in schools and as such is losing funding and participants at a growing rate. Most music classes are not offered in public schools until the 5th or 6th grade when children are between 11 and 13 years old. But music education should be considered essential, and there's a growing amount of data that implies that the younger a music student begins, the longer their brains will be able to maintain the benefits they receive. Research suggests that music education should be implemented early in elementary school because students who are introduced to music theory at a young age are more likely to improve academic performance and have a better ability to cope socially and emotionally than those who have not been exposed to music education. Today I'm going to talk about two main points. These include, first, the academic benefits of music education in children, and second, the social and emotional benefits of music education. First, let's talk about how music education leads to improved academic performance. Music improves audio learning and is commonly used as a memory enhancer in education. For example, the alphabet, the days of the week, and months in the year are all commonly taught through memorization of songs. There are a countless number of educational resources available set to music because memorization through music works. Music training also helps children to do better in all their school subjects in general. A study was conducted in Bern, Switzerland in 2009 by Wetter and Associates on 134 school-aged children from grades 3 through 6, of which 53 practiced music regularly. They investigated the average marks each child earned in various school subjects. And as you can see here, the study found that students who continuously practiced music through grades 3 through 6 had moderately higher overall marks compared to their non-musical peers. Another academic advantage that music training can provide is a shortening of the performance gap that can occur in students who are less advantaged compared to their peers. A critical period for these children is in elementary school, where these gaps start to become evident. In 2014, a longitudinal study was conducted by Slater and Associates in California on a group of bilingual Spanish-English-speaking elementary students from low-income backgrounds who statistically typically fall behind their higher-income peers. A portion of these students began taking music lessons in school for 1 year, while a control group of students with matching backgrounds did not. After 1 year of music training, the researchers found that the students taking music classes maintained the same academic level as their higher income peers, while the matched control group's performance declined. Next, I will talk about how music helps children to cope socially and emotionally. A 2014 study was conducted in 10 Finnish schools by Irola and Associates to determine if music education has a positive impact on student school quality of life. This study followed 735 students between the ages of 9 through 12 and had students assess their own quality of school life. The results showed that students with extensive music training had a higher general opinion about schools and felt a higher sense of achievement and opportunity than their non-musical peers. And as many educators know, confidence in oneself is a key component to doing well in school, making friends, and taking chances that can put a student ahead. Music classes have the potential of changing hearts, or rather, the emotional processors of the brain, in a way that could put a hold on the increasing number of social barriers that get created on a practically daily basis by society. Susan Maury, a PhD candidate in music psychology at Monash University, suggested that group music classes can help to create social and emotional bonds with their peers and teachers. These social and emotional bonds are crucial for student well-being and keeping students actively participating in school. Her article advocates that group singing creates a positive and emotional experience that has pro-social benefits. The type of social and emotional bonds that music classes can bring about is a necessary remedy for today's children, especially when they are experiencing a growing trend of self-consumption, addiction to screen time, and limited social interactions. Another concerning trend that music classes can help to address in the nation's schools is the aggressive, cruel, and sometimes violent behavior displayed by some students to their peers. This growing trend is bullying. And yes, music classes can have a positive impact on this issue as well. A study was conducted in 2015 by Schellenberg on 3rd and 4th grade students who attended 10 months of music lessons in groups and was compared to a control group of their peers who had a matched socioeconomic status. Prosocial skills tests were given to each student at the start and the end of the 10 months. The study found that the students in the music groups had larger increases in sympathy and prosocial behavior compared to their non-music peers. The effects of the music classes were even evident when the lessons were compulsive. So, to reiterate my message to you today, research has shown that music education should be implemented early in elementary school because 1, music education improves academic performance in children, and 2, there are significant social and emotional advantages to introducing music training to young children. And the best way to bring about these positive changes is to provide early music education in public schools, to make music more available to students who might otherwise not have the finances or opportunities to learn about music in an educational setting. Music is an art that needs to not only be appreciated, but is also an educational tool to be utilized to create a better people and a closer, more understanding society.